Joffrey, Renly, Robb Stark are all thieves. They'll bend the knee or I'll destroy them.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Citadel with me, Grand Maester Stitch, where we're carrying on with our Dance of the Dragon double series, this time playing as the Greens. In the last episode we managed to win, which I was very surprised by. We got lucky that we captured Rhaenyra in a siege because we were absolutely getting steamrolled. There were no way we were going to win, and as we obviously didn't have the most powerful dragons and a lot of the realm was against us, we decided to let lords keep their heads and keep their lands as long as they bended the knee to Aegon II, because if we tried to go against all those who joined our sister, we wouldn't end up being king on the Iron Throne. So we're going to try and keep the peace that way and be a little bit more diplomatic and political than we have been in the Black series, where obviously we have a lot more strength, so we can afford to try and take vengeance on those who did go against us, which I think Rhaenyra probably would have done anyway with how paranoid she was towards the end. But yeah, we're going to have to try and be a little bit more political as Aegon to try and keep peace. Obviously, a lot of the some of the Reach was on our side anyway. The Stormlands were on our side, so at least they'll be loyal. The Westerlands were also on our side. They're still at war with the Iron Throne, but we're going to probably need to improve relations with the Vale, with the North, and with most of the Riverlands who did oppose us, as well as a lot of the Reach that did oppose us. The Martells we managed to get on our side with Dawn, and for that we let them keep their we're going to let them keep their independence, and we're not going to invade them, not as Aegon II anyway, maybe as a future king. Oh, we're Aegon II the Drunkard now, I've just noticed. But yeah, we're going to need to try and find some matches for our children. Oh no, I think we've already found matches, aren't we? Because you're betrothed to the Prince of Dorne, you're betrothed to Atula, and our youngest, okay, so Prince Maelor is not yet betrothed, so we could try and find him a match with one of the lords that we want to try and keep on side. Unfortunately, the North doesn't have anybody. He only has his son Rickon, who is 2, so we can't do anything there. I think it's going to be the same for the Era. Yep, she's obviously married match and only to 14. Who's her heir? That's her heir as well. She's married to her heir. And then Sir Edric doesn't have any daughters or anything like that. So there's not really anything we can do there either. Maybe the Valerians? Adam, have you got a... No, you've not got any daughters. Alan isn't going to have any either. Can we... What can we do to try and get these on side? Can we arrange any sort of betrothal with... Well, we wouldn't be a betrothal, sorry. Arrange a marriage with you. Adam, have we got anyone? Not really. We haven't got really any marriages or anything that we can do to try and form alliances with people. So that's a bit of a worry. We'll unpause and we'll let things tick over. We do have a little bit of money, which is good. We have a very strong military, which is good. We do need to get people on side. We gave some people council positions, such as Lord Paramount Cragen Stark, to try and get him on side. Your wisdom and mercy are leisure. We propose that Diana Brune and Maelwys Chambers marry. Who even are you? House Chambers. Okay, accept. And may you live in harmony and contentment. I have decided to accept your suggestion that Prince Maelor... Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So we made a pact between our son Maelys and the Brackingale, because they were the only ones in the Riverlands who did remain loyal to us. And that takes some balls for one minor lord to... Well, one high lord to try and go against the whole of the rest of the Riverlands, all on his own. That's loyalty, so we've got to reward him for that. May your years be short and miserable. I accept paying your ransom for the safe return of Sir Geoffrey. Perfect, we'll make a bit of money there. Have we got any more prisoners? Yes, we've got 3 prisoners. Who have we got? We've got Harris Hart. Can we ransom you? You've not got enough gold. How much gold do you have? 50, so you've almost got enough gold. If we move you... Put you in house arrest for now, so you live a little bit more comfortably, so we can get the gold for you. We've got Sir Barristan Buckler. who has no gold at all, so we can't ransom you. It's only for 10 gold. We could call you for trial. We'll put you in house arrest for now. We'll be kind. And Alora Fell, who has 23 gold. Can we ransom you? No, you're worth 70 gold. So we could let you... We'll put you in house arrest as well for now, just so you don't die. And we'll let you try and save up a little bit of money. You're a lunatic, apparently. Let's see. Who was the other one who wasn't worth anything? You. So we'll banish you to the Night's Watch. Yes, we'll do that. And what about our other prisoner? Can we do that with Harris Hart? Can we banish you? We can call you for trial. But you've almost got enough gold, so we'll keep you just to get the 70 gold, because it might be worth it. You're probably never going to save up that amount of gold with your how long it will take you, so we'll call you for trial and see what we get from that. Let's unpause. Lord Alora Fair has demanded trial by combat and is summoning her champion to King's Landing. Oh, great. We probably should have just killed her instead. But yeah, at least everything's quite peaceful. I'm surprised that nobody has gone for a rebellion. You reports from King's Landing that his charity work on your behalf is proceeding well. That's good. Septon Eustace. Did we fill all of our minor titles in the last episode? I think we did. Pretty sure that we did. Yes, we did. The guards drag Alora Fell up from her cell and throw her at your feet. I've come for justice, she says, by right of birth and blood. I demand a trial by combat, so Axel will be my champion. Master at Arms of Felwood. He's a skilled fighter. Ooh. Well, no, we don't want to handle itself. You have that right. I will select someone to stand for the king. We've got Kristen Cole, who's a skilled fighter, 95 personal combat. Lord Paramount Cregan of the North, who is a skilled fighter, strong, 145 personal skill. I don't really want him to die because he's a beast. Darren Targaryen, our brother, who's not that impressive, or Sir Roger Hollard from the Kingsguard, who is a formidable fighter, but he's only got a personal combat skill of 80. But I don't really want to sacrifice any of the other people, so it's going to have to be my Kingsguard, isn't it? We've just got to hope for the best. So Roger steps forward. I'll stand for you, your grace. Come on, Roger. You watch it with glee as Sir Roger drives his sword relentlessly at Axel, finally striking a mortal blow and killing him. The gods have cast their judgment and Alora Fell is guilty. The gods were not in their favour. Awesome. So we'll decide what to do with her. Execute her. The gods command it. I hereby exile you from the Seven Kingdoms. I shall be merciful and let you gain the priesthood. She'll become a silent sister. Yeah, she can become a silent sister. Why not? We'll show that we can be merciful. Obviously, we had the 3 daughters and Volantis on our side during the war. We've still got the alliance with those, which is good. Oh, we didn't with the 3 daughters then. It was just for that one war. Did we get Pentos inside? I can't remember. No, we didn't, but we can actually go for the Dragon Conquest of Pentos, but we won't do that because I just don't think that's something that Aegon would do for now. Can we get involved with this war? No, we literally can't command them to end the war, which is quite annoying that we can't get involved on that and stop the Ironborn from attacking the west. There's not really a lot that we can do, to be honest. Aemon One Eye is betrothed, isn't he? Yes. Oh no, he's not One Eye no more. He shouldn't be called Prince Aemon One Eye because he's Prince Aemon No Eyes now, but hopefully he will still have a child with his Lady Baratheon. And our other brother, Prince Darren, oh yes, he married the Volantis girl, didn't he? Hopefully he'll have some children as well. Luxury clothes are trendy at the moment. What about keeping your courtiers busy by changing the fashion at court? Introduce a new fashion at court. Wow, we lose a lot of gold, but we gain a lot of... other people gain... Oh, they only lose 5 gold, not us. Gain 10 part. Yeah, why not? A warden title stands empty. This is an ancient and venerable duty and must be fulfilled. We must select a warden of the west. Yeah, but we'll have to pick someone later because the Lannisters are currently at war, so there's not a lot we can do about that at the moment. Wow, he has got a lot of daughters. Damn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bag, that is a lot of daughters, but then I've just noticed quite a couple of them are hills. Only 1 son. 7 daughters and 1 son. That would be horrendous. Oh my god. Wow. Hopefully we can get another child with our wife. I really hope. Oh, we've suddenly just died out of nowhere. What the hell happened there? Prince Malar's our new heir. King Aegon II has taken his last breath at the age of 23. He died from too much drinking. A wrath man people feared to cross him, or even bring bad news. Now Aegon has passed to forever be with the gods in the afterlife. King Jaehaerys II, merely 7 years old, the realm is left in the capable hands of the regent and council. Long live King Jaehaerys II. Okay, well now we might get some rebellions. Your Grace, His Grace King Aegon has taken his last breath. May he repose in peace. Now his heir, Prince Jaehaerys Targaryen, will take the throne and will rule the Seven Kingdoms henceforth. Long live the king. Aegon Targaryen has died, causing his dragon Sunfire to fly into a rage and establish a lair in King's Landing. Blessing upon you and your house. I've been appointed as your regent, our grandmother. Okay. A small private funeral. I don't think most people in the realm will be that bothered that he has died. Do we have a dragon? Yes, Shrykos, who's a 2-year-old dragon. That's a shame. I was going to say we could try and tame Sunfire. If not, be interesting to see who tames Sunfire now. All hail his grace, Jaehaerys of the House Targaryen, the second of his name, king of the Andals, blah, 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 blah. Who are we? So we're going to have a Tully queen. I feel like we need a better queen than that now if we're going to... A High Council of the Iron Bank of Bravos has arrived in King's Landing. He is seeking repayment for the debts of my father, King Aegon II. They will have their gold in due course. Well, what's just happened to all our gold that we had, that Aegon had? Has that all just literally disappeared? We'll probably have some factions now, won't we? Dispose of King Jaehaerys II, Lord Alistair of Blackwater Rush, and that's got 15,000 men. We do have Crown Loyalists though, Lord Adam Valerian, loyal, of course. A Warden title, Warden of the West, yeah, but I can't give it to anyone for now. But you're trying to go against us, Lord Fawn. You're trying to dispose of us. That's not good, so we will try and imprison you. We've got a 45% chance. Can't do it though because it goes against the council, which is very annoying. They're trying to kill me and the council doesn't care. Need a new Master of Laws. Yeah, we'll go with Lord Bar Aemon. Master of Coin, we'll go with Tyland Lannister. Is he the one that gets blinded? I don't think he is he? Collect taxes. And we need to improve diplomatic relations with the Fawns. We need a new court physician. We'll go with you. Serve court, please, for now. We need a new Septon. Yeah, we'll go with Eustace, Septon Eustace, and we'll get you to perform Charity. And we need to get you to scheme in Rayonet to bring down the Fawn. We'll set the crown focus in King's Landing. High Admiral will obviously be Adam, Lord of Driftmark, of course. Advisor will go with Boris Baratheon, and could go with Lord Tully, considering he's now going to be our father-in-law. That might not be a bad... Well, it's not the Lord... Wasn't Lord Tully, I don't think, was it? Because... Oh no, he is still alive, Lord Grover the Old. Okay, well, that's surprising. His son Edmure is dead. And then Sir Elmo. Did we marry Sir Elmo's daughter? No, we married... Or did we? Which Tully did we get married to? Or get betrothed to? I may break that betrothal. I think we could probably go for a better match, to be honest, now that the war's over. A higher match. Right, we need another advisor. Who do we go for our advisor? Well, we've got Cregan Stark, we've got Bar Aemon, we've got Strong, we've got a Valerian, we've got Kingsguard member, our mother, a Baratheon. Could just go for someone with decent diplomacy. Otto Hightower. We've not got the Hightowers on site. We probably... Our great-grandfather. Yes, we'll go with our great-grandfather. They were loyalists, of course, so... Minor titles, there isn't any to fill other than Warden of the West, and we can't fill that at the moment because of the war. Who's our cupbearer now? That's a warrior. We don't really have anyone who likes us at all, which is a little bit worrying. We should probably still honour the marriage, shouldn't we? What traits has she got? Fusset, and that is it. Yeah, we could get some red-headed Targaryens. That would be interesting. Council in discontent. Great. There's only one faction at least for now, though, but it's still slightly worrying. I don't know what we're going to do about that. We've got no prestige. We've got no money. We owe the Iron Bank a lot of money. So, yeah, things aren't looking great at the moment. I don't really know what we can do. We can't have any ambitions or anything like that. My great-grandfather, Sir Otto Hightower, has expressed a desire to get married and asked for my permission to find a suitable spouse. Do we have anyone? You're 61. Is there anyone in the court that would be a good match for you that isn't too young? Someone a little bit older. Obviously, of the faith of the 7, if we can make that happen. But they're all quite young, and you're very old. So I may just tell you to marry as you please, unless we can find you. You're probably going to want somebody who might be able to give you more children, aren't you? So, if there's one who's young, but not too young, we'll go for that match. Some of these are very, very young. 44's too old to bear you any children. 20-year-old could go for you. Is there any like 20? What about you, Valeman? I'll find him someone nice, and now I've lost her. She was in her 20s, weren't she? Let's see. Go for some of these older. I just don't want to marry him to like some really young girl. I just think it's a bit... just creeps me. I know it's normal for back then, but it still feels a bit weird, doesn't it? But for someone of 61. Here we go, 25, a Lannister woman. There we go, we'll send there. Travellers bring rumours of fire and blood. They say that Taraxis has escaped from the dungeons of Joffrey Valerian and has built a lair in Driftmark. Okay, why was he in the dungeons, for one? But fair enough. What have you done, Joffrey Valerian, you bastard? I'm just going to have to forward things along until we're old enough. Sir Tyland Lannister has expressed a desire to get married. I'll find him someone nice. We'll see if this will improve our relations by finding marriages. He could probably have one of the younger ones, as he's not as old. There was a couple of nice highborn brides, wasn't there, I think, if I remember correctly. There was one who was like 16, 15, something like that, so... a Reach woman. Your Grace, your twin sister, Princess Jaehaera, is most uncooperative and is not responding very well. Foolish child. She loses 1 diplomacy for that. Let's go with you. Yeah, you'll do. And we've got a new open council position, court physician. Right, so we need to send for a Maester. Can we not do that? No. Okay, so it looks like the war's over. The peace offer has been... Whose peace offer was whose, though? So who won that war? Did the Lannisters must have won because they've not lost any land. Yes, there we go. So finally, everyone comes under heel and under peace, which is what we need. Desperate peace be with you. I accept your suggestion that Lord Tyland and Valit get married. Awesome. Can we please send for a Maester? Why don't you let us send for a Maester? We could always employ a new courtier. More. Oh, no. Never mind then. Well, I'm going to have to go for someone now. Let's go for a young debutante. Baylor. Charitable, brave. No, not what I asked for. Be gone. There's not a lot we can do. Not a lot we can do at all. My liege, I believe that one of your vassals can be discouraged from associating with conspiratorial factions if the proper leverage is obtained. Threaten the vassal with fire and blood, of course. Especially if Cregan Starks are handed the king. I think that's what he'd do. Do not speak to me of obligations and duties. I may be your vassal, but that does not make me your slave. I am within my full right to associate with whichever faction I wish. Signed, Lord Alistair II of the Blackwater Rush. The Dragon Grey Ghost has built a lair in Dragonstone after escaping from Melora. Okay, and she's been killed by it, yes. Grey Ghost is like a grey ghost, so as they say, it's really hard to tame it. Can we try and imprison you now? Or is the council still going to go against it? Only one council member is in favour of that. I thought Cregan Stark would be all over that, but turns out he's not. Is there any other factions? At least that's the only faction. Who's joining in with that? The Lady of the Vale. Well, that's not very nice, is it? Have we got any honorary titles that we can give you? No. We've not got any money that we can give away either to try and get people on side, so we've got to tread quite carefully. Can we send you a gift? Have we got enough? 15, it improve it by 54, but you, like, really hate us. Why do you hate us so much? Wants control of Lordship of Mossborough, of Byford, and Lordship of the Great Fort. Why? Do we own all those lordships? Lordship of Dragonstone, Lordship of King's Landing, High Lordship of Dragonstone, High Lordship of King... No, so... to all the good lords of the Iron Throne, I declare that Lord Thaddeus Rowan of Goldengrove has upset the delicate balance of power in the realm by refusing to relinquish control of the High Lordship of North March to one of his vassals. Let this tyranny be known throughout the realm and his power reinstated for good and all. Signed, Lord Colin Merryweather of Inchfield. Okay. Interesting. I'm really annoyed that we can't imprison him considering he's going against us. It's really annoying. Other people are doing it. You asked Dowager Queen Helena to teach you how to fight better with a sword. Stick 'em with the pointy end. Become a poor fighter. Is she our guardian? Our educator is our mother. Surely we can do better than that. I know who I want as our guardian. Cregan Stark, of course. Assign guardian. Jaehaerys. And I want... Can we not actually have Cregan himself as... Maybe he's already got some wards, that's why. Well, let's have a look throughout our realm at our vassals. Well, who can we assign as a guardian for us? Assign a guardian for us who's got really good martial. Wow, Dalton Greyjoy. Wow, that's impressive. But I don't think obviously we don't really want to have a can we actually pick... We actually can pick him as well. And he's only 17. That is absolutely crazy. I forget how young Dalton Greyjoy was. But 35 martial, that is insane. I feel like it would be a good idea to have him as our inspiring leader. He's quick, a skilled commander. He's got some really good traits. Boris of the Stormlands. He's pretty good as well, though, to be fair. But not as good. Kristen Cole, of course. He is our Lord Commander of our Kingsguard, so he might not be a bad choice. I'm going to go with Dalton Greyjoy, though. I think that could be quite fun as our Guardian. Let's see how that turns out. And we need a Guardian for our Sibylline as well, but he's not showing any signs of anything at the moment, though. Let's assign him a Guardian. Let's see who we've got. Who's got really good diplomacy? No one, really. Good stewardship. Good learning. Accepting Eustace. Otto Hightower, maybe. Intrigue. Laris. Let's go with Laris, Clubfoot. And our sister is literally... She's got 2 learning, even though she's a slow and an imbecile, but... So she could get better. We'll probably go with Marshall for her. Brawn. Yeah, Brawn over Brains. Let's assign a Guardian. No, not him. Let's go with Lord Kristen Cole of the Kingsguard for you, then. Have we got any other young courtiers that we need to... Elric Stark. Who are you? Who's your parent? Lord Bernard. So you're the nephew of Cregan, I think. I think we have got other people in our court, though, who could probably do with having some better guardians, maybe. Especially all the hostages that we took. And I just got confused there when I was like, oh no, definitely not with Aemon Targaryen. That's not a bad thing. I'm getting confused with which playthrough I'm doing. It would have been a fine person to train him. For some reason, I thought I was playing as Rhaenyra again. The wild dragon cannibal has been attacking smaller dragons in and around Dragonstone. We've had reports that he has attacked Grey Ghost, but that his target managed to fend him off and escape with minor injuries. He is an aggressive dragon, the cannibal. I love how dark his picture is. You can barely see it until you hover over it. It's just completely black. So how old are we? 8 years old. I wonder what sort of things are going to happen in our Regency. Factions, it's still only the one faction at least. We really need to save up money. How else could we get some money? There's not really anything we can do to even earn some money at the moment. A son was born to Sir Stanton Piper. Okay. Septon Eustace reports that Master Perkin of Flea Bottom has been humbled by your endless generosities to the poor. Awesome. We need our flipping tax collector to start collecting some money. We're desperate for some gold. For some time now, my brother Prince Maelor has been overcome with fatigue and in trouble by a persistent cough. I have now been informed that the symptoms are due to pneumonia. Call for a physician at once, but we don't have a flipping physician. That's the point. I need to send for a maester of the Citadel, but it won't allow us to. Have we not got a physician? Bloody Fuchs is broken out in Sunrise Keep. News has reached court that a claimant to my title, Sir Darren, is hiring men for an attack on me. Sir Darren Targaryen. That's our uncle. You bastard. He's not even the prick one either. He's not even aiming no eyes. Need a court physician. Right, we'll just keep forwarding things along for now. We are earning a bit of money. We're just going to try and keep the peace. Alicent Hightower tried to catch the Dragon Sunfire and failed. You're not Targaryen. Did she die? No. The Dragon Sunfire has built a lair in King's Landing after escaping from Alicent Hightower. And she's now one-eyed and severely injured. I'm guessing that is from the dragon. You silly, silly woman. Your Grace, I, Alice, sincerely ask that I be allowed to pursue a career as a Septon of the Face. Alice Rivers, I give you permission. Sir, with honour, we lose 10 gold, but we gain some prestige and piety, which we could do with, as we have neither of each. And we can't really do any events at the moment. My bannerman, Paramount Lord Cragen Stark, has tried to have Master Harmon of Mollen of Dawnforest arrested. Is the bloody flux spreading around King's Landing? No, it's not. It's all the way up in the Vale, so we should be okay. It shouldn't spread down here. I hope. A son was born to Prince Darren of the Iron Throne. Awesome. Prince Arian of Mere. Okay. Ah, has he gone over into Mere? So he's going to try and get the Mereish on his side, is he? I see how it is, Uncle. I see. Be interesting to see what happens there. We need a new advisor, considering that he's now pissed off. We'll go with Dalton Greyjoy. Why not? Considering he is our guardian. We should pick up some decent marshal with him as our guardian, surely. We'll try and obligate the vassal this time, considering when we threatened him, it didn't go down too well. Hopefully he'll be a little bit more willing. Alicent, using her powers as regent, has decided to remove Lord Paramount Cregan from his position on the council. Clearly she thought Lord Paramount Cregan unsuitable for the task. I'm sure she knows what she's doing. Well, that was a very silly mistake, wasn't it? So now we need a new Hand of the King. It's going to be one of them where she'll remove whoever we pick. But there isn't really many good choices, to be honest. At all. I really don't know who to go with. There literally isn't many good choices. Lord Lannister? Maybe? Pacify Province. Thank you for reminding me of my duties and obligations as your vassal. You are right, of course. For the foreseeable future, you will have my promise not to support factions conspiring against you. Well, thank you, Lord Fawn. That's much better. Hopefully that's the end of the factions against us. Yes, apart from Prince Maelor for the Iron Throne, who is our 4-year-old brother. And Lord Paramount Dalton Greyjoy is the head of that. Well, that's annoying. So now we're going to have to send our people over. Your Grace, tragic news. His High Holiness the High Septon has passed away. Oh, well, never mind. I don't really care. Right, we need to improve diplomatic relations with the Greyjoys. And we need to send our Spy Master there to scheme as well. But we'll end this episode here for now. I may forward slightly off screen just to move forward. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, I really hope that you've enjoyed. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget to check out the Black episode as well. Thank you all so much once again. And hopefully I'll see you all very soon.